Back into Richie. Felix. McHugh. Gonna drill this in. Szoboszlai, what a goal. Szoboszlai again, adding to his tally. This guy just can't stop scoring. We might have to turn him into a number 9. Fold. He's got orange sharpness, which isn't like him. Nice challenge from Richie. This could be goal number 2. This should be goal number 2. Richie. Goal number 2. Felix. Slips Rashford in. Rashford through on goal. 3-0 is the scoreline. We have clinched the Premier League in good style against Aston Villa. I would say they've done well throughout the season. I would say towards the end of the season, because I feel like that's when everything dipped. Normally I could say that, but yeah, they maintained their weird little form where we were defending badly, playing badly in front of goal, but still managing to win games. And yeah, we've done it with 4 defeats in the league and no draws. The rest of them were just wins. This is pretty much the second to last episode of season 6. I hope you guys are looking forward to it. This is episode 78. We do have a big clash to kick the episode off. Juventus versus Man United in the Champions League. After that, we're going to have a game at the Riverside Stadium away from home in the Prem. We're going to return to Old Trafford for the second leg of the semi-finals. And then we're going to cap the episode off with a game against Liverpool. Meaning the 2 cup finals will be in the season finale, because yeah, it just makes more sense. One thing I do want to talk to you guys about before we get into the action is future signings and the youth system. Right now, we've got an abundance of players in every position other than the striker role. Wings we're pretty much stockpiling, CDM stockpiling, centre backs. We're not at that stage of stockpiling, but we've got a few people coming through the ranks. Goalkeepers definitely stockpiling. So yeah, we're gonna have to make a lot of decisions in the summer. That, like I've said before, there has to be an exodus. As you can see, the squad total is 49. That's a huge squad. A lot of players aren't going to reach the potential of even getting a sniff at first team football. This one, we're gonna have to start making some tough decisions by in season 7, because yeah, I do like a lot of these players. Like Jovanovic, he can either play central in the midfield, so box to box, advanced playmaker, but behind the number 10, or he can play as a deep line playmaker in the number 6 role. But even then, he will be treading on the toes of the likes of Calderon, Eriksen, and Martinez. I do like Martinez a lot. Eriksen, he's growing on me. I like Calderon. Central midfield area, Bellingham, Kone, even Mendes from time to time, he can play there. So yeah, someone's gonna have to give up their spot in the squad. We're gonna have to get rid of some players that we do like, and yeah, it's gonna end up being a conundrum. And for me, the problem with Rashford, I don't think he's terrible. Like, obviously his overall's 94. He's potentially the best player in my save, but I feel like his stats are what's hindering him. I feel like he's just too quick sometimes. Like, do you know there's certain players that can slow down to the right pace and like get the ball out of their feet? There's no such thing as that with Rashford. I feel like he's just too fast for his own good. I'm trying to show you guys, but I can't even. I'm not even yeah, I'm talking too much. But yeah, this is what I mean. Like, his acceleration's 98, sprint speed 98. What's his ball control? Let me see his ball control. Ball control 96. That is so shocking, because I can't keep the ball under control. Short passing 95. That is impossible. This guy, his link-up play is just so terrible. Here we go. It's the first leg of the Champions League semi-finals between Juventus and Man United. Right now, our rap sheet with the first leg is not good. We somehow make a game of every first leg, or we've made a game of every first leg so far in the knockout phase. And I just want to have a good intro to this game. I don't wanna concede early. I don't want to have to score early and then concede a dumb goal early. I just want to be on cruise control in the first leg and maybe have a comfortable second leg. That's all I've really wanted. But so far, we've just managed to make a game of pretty much every match that we've had for the last couple of episodes. Like, we have a few like one-off games, like where we beat Chelsea 3-0 and then we batter Manchester City 4-1, 5-1, something like that. But in the Champions League, I don't know what happens. Form goes out the window. Or maybe it's just the quality of the opposition, like they can match us. I feel like we've met our match a lot of the time this season in the Champions League. So the home side are going to line up like this. Kepa's in goal at the back. They have Gomez, Vardio, Militao and Mendes. In their midfield, they have Goretzka, Pedri and Arthur. On the right side, they have Valverde. Vlahovic is down the middle. And off the left-hand side, they play with Chiesa. Ball goes in. Well done, Felix, doing his defensive duties. Oh, he left me in the pass. There's Valverde. Valverde. Come on, referee, man. It's a man's game. How are you just going to drop on the floor like that and get a free kick? Malacia, he didn't do anything wrong there. I was just hovering around him. I didn't even go in for a challenge. Ball goes in. There we go. The hair rolls that out. Szoboszlai. Felix. Oh, here we go. Richie played through. There we go. Richie cuts in. Why did he slow down to finesse? What I mean, man. Some of these animations. Rolled out aggressively to Timber. Anthony, referee. Watch him. That's Nuno Mendes, our former player. Ooh, Richie, 1-0 should be the scoreline, but Kepa's denied us. What is going on here? Are we in some new universe where Kepa's now got the Texan goal? I don't know what I was expected. I don't know why I'm expected to just pack this guy out. I know he's dead in real life. This game's far from real life. We've got a corner kick. There's Anthony, back sticks. Ooh, the ball flicked on. Oh my goodness me. That would have been lovely if that went in. It would have been the Juventus curse because Ronaldo did the exact same thing in real life. I just scored an overhead kick. Here's Pedri. Chiesa. Goretzka. Malacia reading the pass. Got two former United players in the Juventus shirt. Vardio chasing down Felix. Felix puts the ball in. Mendes gets it cleared. Militao. Victor Gomez. I connected with that challenge. Probably would have got sent off. Valverde. Well done, Malacia stands him up. 25 minutes gone. Still 0-0. Tried to smash that into the path of Richie, but it was hit too hard. Malacia's having a good start to the game with his individual contributions to the defense. Shot from Chiesa, not on target, but we did open up a bit too much and give him the space to get the shot off. Lecroix dinks it to the right hand side, taken down nicely by Anthony up against his former teammate Nuno Mendes, bro. Like, we got love for you, innit? We got love for you, you get me? You can't do that again. You can't do that. It's not on. It's not on, bro. Hey, Anthony, chat to him. And this guy, we got love for this guy. We won Champions Leagues, we won the Premier League with him, but bro. Nuno Mendes. Oh, balls in Chiesa. 32 minutes gone. Juventus have us in a conundrum, but João Victor, I'm telling you guys, I don't care. He's earned that spot. Oh, Malacia's playing well as well. We're still trying to figure out who's gonna get the fourth spot for the Viewers Player of the Season. Here's Timber. Plays it in the center. It was meant to dink it a bit lighter than that to get into off. Not off Anthony. Take this short. Anthony. All dinked into the box. Headed back down by Lecroix. Nice ball to the right hand side into Anthony. Takes a left foot strike and Kepa makes another save. The space. Done. Malacia again. Martinez. Not going to go down wide. I'm going to travel through the center. Here's Malacia. Now we're going to go wide. Richie cuts it back. Malacia on the edge of the box. Right foot strike again. Kepa. His stock is going up a bit. So I did try to go as wide as João Felix. Like I said, my passing is on a semi-assisted. So it has to be a bit more accurate. Well, I have to be a bit more accurate when aiming. And sorry, it's the first game back, so like, whenever I take a bit of time off camera, kind of have to reset myself and get used to playing on a semi. Some of my controls are also a manual. Ball played in. João Felix. Oh my goodness me. Kepa again denying us the first goal. So Boz, like, I think Juventus are quite fragile at the minute. They just allow me to have the ball. We're just creating chances galore. Juventus are handing me the ball back. And it's due to Kepa's poor distribution. Eventually, we do need to take a chance or two. Oh, well done. Martin has slowed him down for a couple of seconds, I guess. Oh, no. Balling behind Pedri. What a save by David De Gea. The first piece of... well, first contribution he's needed to make. I was going to say first piece of action for him. Makes the same sense. English is Englishing. But yeah, that's the first thing he's had to do all of the second half. We've got Bellingham up the other end. Oh, come on. Doesn't make it through. Okay, this guy is tackling his own players as well, moving like Harry Maguire. Oh my God, Vlahovic is through on goal. See, this is what I mean, man. This game is just stupid. I don't understand how we have so many chances, yeah, but we don't take them. It's like the FIFA gods want us to do it the hard way. Every tie. I don't get it. Why can't we just play football that we've been playing all season long? We've got this guy in goal playing like he's prime Buffon. Absolutely useless. A lot of these players. No, I've changed my mind. There's no such thing as loyalty in this save. We are going to butcher a lot of these guys. I'm telling you that from now. I'm telling you now. I'm butchering some of these guys. Like Rashford, you're going to go, yeah? I'm making sure Rashford, I don't care what you guys say in the comment section below. Rashford is going. He's gone. I don't care about anything, yeah? This is just me being toxic. Who else is going to go? Gallo, I'm thinking about it now. His movement is irritating. There's a lot of attributes about Gallo that I don't like. I absolutely can't believe what I've just sat down and just experienced. I really can't. I don't know. I feel like the FIFA gods just want us to do it the hard way this season. They probably realize, oh, 5 seasons in a row, that's not normal. Make things difficult for him in the knockout phase in every tie in the first leg. It's just so annoying. We had a lot of chances created. I can admit I rushed a lot of them as well, but in front of goal, you do expect Richie to bury the opportunity that he had against Kepa, where he cut in on his right foot, could have finessed it opposite corner. Yeah, continuing this toxic mood, we're going to go in for some players now. We're going to start looking at some replacements for certain individuals in the squad. Whoever we use this year, this guy looks good. Mohamedou Low. I feel like he's Aubameyang's regen. Gabonese. I don't know if I pronounce the... yeah, I don't think I said that correctly. I don't know. Correct me. I'm always asking you guys to correct me. Yeah, but he's from Gabon. We also have... who else? Adeyemi. I'm not interested in bringing Adeyemi into the club. Elliot, if you can't beat them, join them. What do you guys think? Bernard, 20 years of age, French, 94 overall. Probably the same as Rashford. Probably won't be able to control him, but he's younger than Rashford, so like there'll be more room for like giving him leeway because he's a younger player. Rashford, he's experienced. He's 30. He shouldn't be having a dead first touch in crucial moments. He's always got a dead first touch nowadays. Okay, so we haven't got time to think about that defeat. We need to lick our wounds. Hopefully the wounds aren't as deep as my reaction of that last performance would suggest. We need to get our shooting boots on, warm up for the second leg, because what we saw and witnessed in front of goal, that's not on. We do have some changes to the pack. We have shuffled it a bit because we have clinched the league title, and it's only right to get some of the match sharpness up around the squad. So Middlesbrough got all their players behind the ball. I just hate playing teams that play like this. Corbett, come on, man. I put enough power behind that for it to reach its destination. Ericsson, Kone, get the ball out of your feet, Richie. Nice challenge there from Kone. Mendes plays the ball out wide. Ibanez with the interception. It's Fabian. Middlesbrough have a good squad on paper, at least, with the likes of Fabian and Ibanez. Ball over the top. Nice ball into Richie. 1-0. 1-0. We win the ball high up the pitch. Mendes plays a nice first time ball. No, I need to thank you for that ball, bro. That was a good ball. The first leg. That's the first match of the episode now. I've started to realize that I need to start warming up a bit. My shooting boots, they're always missing for the first game. Mendes, look at me getting my excuses in. Might not even be an accurate excuse. You guys could probably prove that I've started off episodes really good. Ball played over the top. Taking down my João Pedro. Come on, well done. Antonio Silva in the way. Got McHugh down this left-hand side. Woman forward. No support at all. Well, I mean, going forward, there would have been no support. So I had to slow things down. Abbas. Don't know why he did that. I just wanted to catch her on a volley. The keeper looked like he would have been caught off guard. Richie. Abbas. Abbas does well down that right side. Retrieves the ball back from Timber. Richie. Referee. And I end up handling the ball. Oh no, play on. Mendes. 2-0. 2-0. I thought the referee was going to blow for handball. I thought Kone handled the ball and he flicked it up. I was in one mind to actually take the free kick, but I just saw an opportunity there to maybe take the piss a little bit more. Eventually, it did work out to be a goal in the end. Tony Mendes on the score sheet. We're trying to play some football now. Sadiq inside the penalty area. Just managed to get Timber to go goal side of him. It's forced him back. And we end up winning the ball back. Abbas. Go on, Abbas. Pace abuse. Ibanez on him. Abbas cuts in on his left. Had 3 players on him. He's running out of stamina. Probably need to think about some changes now. Sadiq with the shot. Get that out, thank you. Didn't know what to do in that scenario. I was trying to switch people, but I'm actually bored of complaining. I was trying to switch it to Corbett the whole time, even now. Yep, of course, it's like they're finding ways to try and get Middlesbrough to score. But yeah, I haven't got the energy to complain about it right now. Harvey Elliott. Come on, man. There's so much space he could have passed that ball into, but he passes it so close to the centre-back to make an easy interception for him. Just don't get that. Go on, Anthony. Again. Like Rashford. That's Rashford's fault, because he looked like he was running more to the right-hand side. And then he switched his direction. Like, the runs, for me, just make my teammates look like crackheads. AI, they can run in a straight line, change direction. They're in sync with each other. With me, I have to proper wait to see which direction my players are going to run into, because Lord knows they like to change their run up too often. Sometimes they don't even run at all. But we got the win over the line. I feel like we could have got a lot more goals. We're quite wasteful in the final third yet again. But yeah, that's all that matters is the 2-0 victory. So Jackson Morton, at the moment, he's a right mid, potential 65 to 91, overall 55. We are going to work on him as a cam. We can easily change him from a right mid to a cam. It's only going to take about 8 weeks. It's probably going to be, yeah, it's going to be much longer to turn him into a striker. A lot easier to turn him into a winger. But as you can already tell, he's not giving me winger vibes. His sprint speed is 66. He's not really giving me cam vibes either. But we could probably work on his individual technical attributes, like the short passing, long passing, and vision. They all could go up within, I would say, 2 seasons, because he's still 15 years of age. There's a lot of room for development. Shevchuk, 6'5", CDM. Guy's kind of better off being a goalkeeper. I don't really like players that are too tall in my squad. Like, because when you get players that are that big, they're very stiff in game. We're going to try turn him into a centre-back. I don't want a CDM that's that big. It just doesn't add up for me. We've got Ericsson, who's like 6'4". I didn't really like that. We had 2 Ericssons, in fact. There was a Swedish Ericsson who we got rid of permanently. And we have the Lucas Ericsson, who we signed from Tottenham. And I feel like that Ericsson, he feels quite stiff. So we are working on his individual attributes, and hopefully he can become a lot better, because we put in about 40 million for him, and we've not really got a good return in performances so far. And this is his 2nd season, probably his 3rd. Can't remember when we signed him. We're about to head off into the 2nd leg against Juventus, the return leg, which is going to be at Old Trafford. It's not going to be a huge task. It's not an uphill battle as the headline would suggest. It's a silly headline, really and truly. We're only 1-0 down against a run of play, in my honest opinion. The only thing that worries me is the fact that we find ourselves in this scenario time and time again. So I feel like this may be a sign that this could be the season where we just don't make it through to the Champions League final. I mean, we won it 4 years in a row, and to make it in the semi-finals 5 years running it's a really good achievement, and to make it in the finals 5 years running will be even better. So for the return leg, we are going to be using our 3-4-3 formation. We're about to head off into this 2nd leg tie. We don't have an uphill battle to face, but we definitely need to take the game by the scruff of the neck and impose ourselves on them. As you can see, we have David De Gea and guard at the back. We have Silva, João Victor and Corbett. In the midfield, we have Timber, Szoboszlai, Bellingham and Malacia. Our final third consists of Felix, Rashford and Anthony. Rashford, turn, man. Give the ball. He wasn't so wasteful with chances, so ignorant as well. Every time I ask him to do something, he doesn't do it. Then I wouldn't be so hard on him. But he does all of these things, so I have no patience at all. Pedri. Right now, we're just playing ourselves into danger. Valverde. Come on, Timber. I can't get the ball under control. What is going on in this match? I just feel like this is going to be one of them matches where they spam. Go on, Rashford. Anthony. Cuts in on his left. Everyone just takes long to get into a good position. It's just irritating, man. There's all 11 players on the pitch, and not one player was in a good position in that moment to actually show support. That's worth actually entertaining. And you're going to give a free kick. Like, what is wrong with this referee? Well done, João Felix. Malacia, really, let that happen. You let that happen. This game's a joke, man. Stop, start, stop, start. I don't even care if it's given for me now. Like, it's actually getting rather irritating. The referees are so inconsistent on the game. Suppose, like, plays it through into Rashford. I'm just going to smash it. Put your foot through it. 1-1 on aggregate. 1-0 on the night. Let's go. Ball goes in. Nicely crossed. Militao gets a head on that. Followed up by... Oh, Silva. Tried to head it back into the centre. Rashford with the bicycle kick. Did get blocked. Anthony. Timber. Rashford. Into Felix. 2-1 on aggregate. 2-0 on the night. And this is what we needed in front of goal. Ruthlessness. João Felix is back. Thank you. Literally, there's nothing about Juventus that scares me. Militao, you don't scare me. Mendes, we sold you. Bardio, you're scraps as well. We sold you. Vlahovic is dead. Like, honestly, on paper, my team should be blitzing these guys. But stuff like this can occur. He could take a shot, get onto his, try to get to his rebound, and it looked like he was about to out-jump Corbett. Crazy. It's crazy. Okay, Anthony. Chiesa. Cuts it back, of course. They always find a way. And none of that looks realistic anyway. Because look how he passes the ball behind him. Like, look at the way he passes the ball just to make this goal happen. Look. He doesn't even know the guy's coming up behind him. Because even the first leg, like, the first, you may not have noticed it, but the first leg agitated me quite a lot. So going into the second leg, I do have a chip on my shoulder. Malacia takes the ball down. Rashford turns, leaves him in the pass. If it was the AI, that would have went in. Every time I'm about to score a spectacular goal, there's always a reason. There's a block, a last-ditch challenge, I hit the post, or I'm offside. Come on, man. That should be in the back of the net. Like, Juventus are scoring dumb goals. Why can't I score a goal that makes absolutely a lot of sense? Mendes. And poor João Victor's going to be hella... This game is just mind-numbingly shit. Like, look how flat... Look, like, everyone's just... There's no urgency. Felix is walking. How can an attacker be sitting in the centre circle while the ball is moving forward into the opposition's half and you're just walking? You're not even in the position you're meant to be in. Like, no one is. Like, why is Felix even down the centre? It's 3-2, but why is he down the centre? Where's Rashford? He's over there on the left. Like, this game, it just makes no sense whatsoever. To Anthony. Rashford cuts in on his left. Is it to Malacia? Bellingham. Referee. Collisions don't matter unless you collide into the opposition now. I think my view and take on the collisions has changed. Collisions do matter, but only for the opposition. Only for the opposition. Anthony. Still got a knock. And it's not the fact. It's not the fact here that he failed the skill. It's the fact he did it sluggishly. That's what annoys me. It's the fact that he was very sluggish doing it. He didn't look like he wanted to actually run beyond Vardio. If I started accelerating, he would have got stopped in his tracks, because that's how flat-footed, that's how slow my players are moving. They're all moving like they've got bricks in their boots. It just doesn't add up. It doesn't at all. Look, first touch, perfect. If Rashford did that, the keeper's pouncing on it. Why is the hair waiting for the guy to jump over him to actually retrieve the ball? Timber. Rashford. Swear, I need to do a review on this game. It's like every episode seems like a review on this game now. Suppose like all over the top. Rashford, first touch, takes a shot. Kepa, of course, not even Kepa, Buffon. We're not going to call him Kepa no more, Buffon. Forget the fact that he's a shit keeper in real life. Ultimate makes this guy Buffon. Malacia, I'm just smashing it. I'm not even going to use techniques no more. I'm just smashing it. Ball goes in. 4-2. Richie. Szoboszlai. Richie. Bellingham. 4-2 it remains. 4-3 on aggregate. We just hit the post. Thank you, Antonio Silva. Szoboszlai. Let's go. Gallo. Gallo. Richie. This should be goal number 5. 5-2 is the scoreline. 5-3 is the score on aggregate in the tie. Douglas Richie again hits the back of the net. More substitutions being made. Bellingham, he's going to be replaced by Kone. Martinez replacing Corbett. Malacia also being replaced by McHugh. This has got to be the worst season gameplay-wise. I swear to you, it has to be one of the worst seasons gameplay-wise I've enjoyed on camera. And I'm not exaggerating. I feel like I've moaned way more than any other season as well, and it's mainly been about the gameplay, the referee, and the mechanics. McHugh. Richie. 6-2. This is how it's got to be, guys. This is how it's got to be to get results over the line. Just got to be ruthless. So they want them to score so badly that you got Vardio running up the pitch, yeah, nutmegging my player, and he just won a cheap free kick on top of that. If I wasn't in the way, he probably would have just ran through on goal and smashed it in. And De Gea would have probably just let it happen. Referee, man, you suck at your job. I know, I'm not going to put anyone on the line. Let me see what happens from this free kick. I honestly want to see. No, don't get in the way. Okay, cool. He got in the way. Anyway, I actually want to see. Look. Did you see that attempt to block the pass by João Victor? He just lifted his leg up. He's supposed to be helping us win. And this is the attitude he has. Like, what the actual hell? Like, what the hell, man? Like, what the hell? Give me something to work with. I think I'm at it now. I'm at that breaking point where I'm fed up. It's taken 6 seasons. But we made it through to the Champions League final. We've done it in the most annoying way possible. I think the least said, the better. Let's just head off into the menu, play Liverpool. And let's just hope that the gameplay improves from that match onwards. Okay, it sounds dramatic, but I'm very close to handing in my resignation after this season. I'm so close. I don't think you guys understand. To sit here and put out with what we've put out with so far in this episode is just mind-numbing. Yeah, all I want in this last game is to just have a match where it's just free of glitches, bugs, weird animations, and handicap. I want my players to not be flat-footed at any segment of this next match. Please, that's all I ask for. That's all I ask for. I want to cap this episode off on a positive note, and hopefully we manage to get the 3 points over the line. At the minute, yeah, we've already ran away with the league title. That's a foregone conclusion. But at the minute, we have an opportunity to hit 100 points. So that's the next thing. Hit the 100 points and end the season off positively. Okay, about to head off into the last game of this episode. Man United versus Liverpool at home. Lisandro Martinez leading us out. He's also going to be a part of that back line now. He's going to be playing right next to, I'm going to assume, Lacroix. We've got Joanna Crespo in goal. Gallo replaces João Felix. Abbas is also replacing Anthony because he's out for 5 days. Rashford gets a start. He gets a nod as our number 9. Calderon, he does go in into that number 6 role. I think that's about it. Oh yeah, Urian Timber, he's not starting. We've got Alvarado playing as our right back. If there's anything else we missed, we'll probably include it in the gameplay. Let's get this match underway. I think they signed him in... did they sign him in Jan? I think they signed him in Jan, because he was in my list in the summer. Speaking of Ahmed, tries to cut it back into his teammate. Didn't get rid of the danger there. Got really lucky in that scenario. Creswell coming off his line to deal with that. Alderaan to Gallo. McHugh. He's got Ahmed chasing him. He's racing back to help out his defenders. Alexander-Arnold is there. Stop McHugh in his tracks. Played up the line. Ahmed on the ball. Come on, drag him back, McHugh. Oh, no. Almost assisted one of the attackers. I think that would have been Luis Diaz. Abbas. To Mendes. Plays Abbas down the right-hand side. I don't trust any of Rashford's runs anymore. Let's just say that from now. Abbas, left foot strike at the near post. Alisson makes the save. Doing that thing again. That's why I stopped playing Lacroix and Martins at the back together. They swap sides for some odd reason. It's like they have some unwritten agreement. He even did it with Vardio as well. Lacroix is weird. Got some strange characters on my side, I swear to you. There's Alvarado. Rashford. Rashford takes a touch. Left foot strike. Hits it along the ground. Alisson makes a nice save. It's a decent first touch for once from Rashford. He actually got the ball out of his feet with his next movement, which was good. Llorente. Lacroix gets a block in. Another block from Lacroix. Spectacular performance so far at the back. Just couldn't find Rashford in behind, even though there's a big gap to pass the ball into. Luke Shaw. Odegaard. Shaw. Cuts it back into Odegaard. Llorente outside the box, blocked from Bellingham. Llorente again, plays it into, I don't know who that was. I honestly don't know who that was. But a save is forced out of Crespo. Abbas to Alvarado. Alvarado, right foot strike. "36 minutes gone." Rather boring game. Normally it's end to end and there's a lot of action, but we're about to get something now. Rashford, we did get action, didn't get a goal. Alisson makes another save. It remains 0-0. The ball bounces up, and that's another thing I noticed with Rashford. He's so awkward that the ball moves awkward with him as well. Luke Shaw, Abel Ruiz finds Luis Diaz on the left hand side. Diaz cuts it back. Abel Ruiz, nice save from Crespo, but he can't stop Alexander-Arnold from knocking in the rebound. Everyone just watches the ball, fall to Alexander-Arnold. No one throws their ball at, throws their body at the shot. The weak mentality players. Well, we need to have an exodus in the summer. I don't care. I don't care about loyalty no more. I don't care about how many goals you scored in the previous season. I don't care how well you're doing this season. If you're ending this season like this, it shows that you haven't got the right mentality. If you've had a good season, and because you had a good season, you're slowing down, you're gone. I'm done now. I'm so done. Guys, I'm so riled. I don't understand how it's come to this. I really don't. We had a decent start to season 6. I don't know how it has evolved to this. I really don't. Here we go. Bellingham. Bass to Bellingham. Overlapping run from Rashford. I'm just smashing it. Not placing it anymore. Forget the finesse button. I'm just smashing it. That's my new best friend. Just smash it near post or across the keeper. Finessing it, you're being too kind to the keeper. Every keeper's Buffon. All over the top is Luis Diaz. Luis Diaz definitely going to cut it back. I knew it. I knew it. It's just that I can't switch to anyone for some stupid reason to quickly stop that from happening. It's a good finish. It's a good attack. A nice ball over the top. But I would appreciate it more if I was allowed to actually try and stop that. That's the problem. I come across as a sore loser. But I don't mind getting scored against. I don't mind losing. I don't mind getting knocked out of competitions. But don't hinder me or handicap me to stop me from stopping things like that from happening. Game is so cheesy, man. Do you want to know what's mad? Like, it's not done it all season until January. I can't remember if there was an update after I did the January episode, you know. I really can't. I actually don't remember if there was an update, because that would explain all the weird stuff happening with the gameplay. Tweaking the sliders for the opposition to lower some of their stats, and then you run the course of making it too easy. Like, there's never a fine balance. I just don't get why the game just can't work. Like, the game's never a working game. There's always bugs or element that just doesn't make sense. Here's Tony Mendes to make it 2-2. I mean, I feel like we already know who's going to win the game now, just judging by all of these scenarios that have occurred. There's Alexander-Arnold. Come on, man. What is Corbet's strength and tackling ability? Felix. Rashford to Mendes. Shao Felix running down this left-hand side. Go on. Plays it into Rashford. Rashford, first touch. Oh, I thought it let him down. That's 2-2. I think it's gone through the legs of Alisson. Just about creeps into the back of the net. Come on, man. I'm right in front of him. Like, how can you just run past on as if they don't exist? I'm right there, and I'm not even using a player that is shit and slow. That's the issue. Like, how can someone like that just breeze past a guy that's got, what's his tackling? What's his standing tackling? I know this guy's got, he's well into the 90s. Well into the 90s with his standing tackling. Where is this stupid attribute? stand tackling 92, slide tackling 88. What's his strength? 80, pace, well, sprint speed 85, acceleration 87. Like, how can you just get around me and I'm moving so slow? I get it, he's been on the pitch the whole time, but look at his stamina gauge. Look at that. He's got a lot of energy because everyone's moving so slow. Everyone's moving like they don't want to get forward. I can't enjoy this episode. I really can't. Ball over the top. Rashford, first time shot. The guy lets the ball drop on his chest. I asked this guy to let the ball drop to his foot and shoot, but this guy's taking a touch again. Rashford's gone, bro. I don't care. He's gone. He's gone. I'm done with him. You can hit 30 goals by the end of the season, but you're gone. I'm done now. I don't even care. We can lose this match. I honestly don't care anymore. I don't really care. There's Rashford. Probably could end up winning. That's the shocking thing about this game. It's Harvey Elliott. Let's see what happens. Harvey Elliott, extra touch taken, and he does that. I'm done. The match is done. We're going to go into the menu and wrap this episode up. But yeah, we clinched the title. We clinched the title 6 years in a row. I mean, yeah, I have no words. I think the less I say, the better. Just like the last episode, the least I say, the better. EA, they need some competition. I don't know what eFootball's doing. They're just sitting on their hands like dweebs. Like, what are you doing? Like, you got a company that's just doing this, and we're forced to play this because it's the only game that's out recently with a career mode and updated squads, updated kits, and it's just a full game. I swear, eFootball, they still don't even have the full game out yet. Not that I probably would want to play that game, but if I needed an escape, where am I gonna go? Football Manager, yeah, we got Football Manager, but I do want to play a football game, a simulation with a pad in my hand and controlling the players. I think the rant is over now. For the next episode, just expect to see the FA Cup, the Champions League final, and in between those two games, the Premier League finale. So the 38th game in the league campaign is going to be played against Bournemouth, which is away from home. Looking at the bigger picture, that draw for Liverpool hasn't really done much for them. On paper, or like right in front of us, it looks beneficial, but they do have 2 games, or they have played 2 games extra compared to Spurs, and 1 game extra compared to Chelsea, and those are the 2 sides that want to finish above them. If they both get 3 points in their games in hand, you know, I feel like I'm just gonna keep finding holes and nitpicking at the game. So yeah, if you made it this far, please remember to smash that like button, sub to the channel if you are new, and also hit the notification bell so you're notified when I go live, premiere a video or upload one. And that's if you enjoyed this video, because I can't lie, I don't blame you guys if 1 or 2 people unsub from me ranting, or people just click off. I assume that this is probably gonna be maybe the least watched video out of the season 6, but oh well, this is how I feel about the game, man. I feel like I said, that guy who I can't remember the name, I feel bad, sorry, but when he asked me that question, how have I made it to season 6, I don't know, maybe he read my body language, or he just saw something. It's like a vision came to him. Or I don't know. It's just weird that he asked me that, and now I'm just peeved off with this whole save, this whole entire save. I can literally resign right now if the gameplay remains like this in season 7. It's not entertaining. I don't see how anyone could sit here and watch me moan. That's the thing. I won't release season 7 if I'm just gonna sit here and moan. I want to make content and enjoy myself. I can't just make content, sit here, grill a game, and then release a video the next day playing the same game. Like, the worst thing you could do is make the same mistake and then think things are gonna change, because that's a sign of a crazy person. I think everyone's heard that saying before. But yeah, on this note, I'm gonna go now. Take care for now. Peace.